Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the second annual Fall Big Playback Awards Show, brought to you by Abby's Pizza. Tonight, we're honoring the best players, the best teams and plays from this fall season. We had a ton of explosive offensive players on the football field this season, but some stand out from the rest, and two, they were actually on the same football team. Let's look at our first award, the Football Offensive Players of the Year. Let's start with the Mountain View quarterback, Connor Crum. The senior led his Cougars to a 12-1 season, an IMC title, and a state championship berth. The gunslinger passed for more than 1,700 yards on a 65% completion percentage, including 25 passing touchdowns. The leader of the high-powered offense got it done with his legs as well. Crum rushed for 345 yards and 7 touchdowns. Part of the All-IMC first team and named IMC Offensive Player of the Year, Connor Crum is our Offensive Player of the Year. But he could not have done it all without his go-to man in the backfield, sophomore sensation running back Angel Valenzuela. The explosive underclassman ran for more than 1,800 yards and 27 touchdowns. He did it in the passing game too, with more than 100 receiving yards and even throwing for a touchdown. Angel Valenzuela is our second Offensive Player of the Year. The quarterback and running back duo joining me now live in studio. Connor, I'll start with you. Running the show at quarterback, what made this offense flow the way it did all season?
Probably just all 11 guys doing their jobs. O-line had a great year, opened up holes for him, gave me time, guys got open.
Kind of Angel, this team had a lot of seniors on it, but you're one of the few sophomores that was in that varsity lineup. I mean, how did you feel you fit into this offense?
I felt like I fit in great with these guys. I mean, it was great. I had fun.
Well, you guys had a phenomenal season, and thank you for your efforts. We've got awards for you here, brought to you by Abby's Pizza. You got a $25 Abby's gift card as well. We got a studio audience, guys. You can clap if you'd like to. Connor and Angel, our Offensive Players of the Year here for the 2023 fall season. We got to pay respects to the defensive side of the ball as well, of course. We're moving on to our defensive awards. Congratulations to both of you guys. Moving on to these defensive awards, we, of course, cannot forget some of our players from the defense, Caldera and Summit. Let's meet these guys. Let's honor the big boys. First, Braden Bailey of Summit High. The 6'2", 220-pound D lineman helped his Storm get to another state semifinal game. The senior had 45 tackles, 10 tackles for loss, 6 sacks, 1 caused fumble, and 2 recovered fumbles. He was selected first team All-IMC and is one of our Defensive Players of the Year. The other comes to us from Caldera, D lineman Carter Norez. Part of a Wolfpack team making the playoffs for the first time in program history, Norez was a force on defense. The senior had 81 tackles, 12 tackles for loss, 7 sacks, and 1 interception. He was also selected first team All-IMC and is our other Defensive Player of the Year. Braden and Connor, join me now. Braden, your Summit team nearly got back to the state finals again. You made it to the semis. What was your mentality like for this defense after coming off that state championship year?
We just had to go out there and just do our job. My teammates and coaches just allowed me to go out there and perform, and so every week we just had to go out there and play.
Absolutely. And Carter, for you, this Caldera team making playoffs for the first time in program history, what did this season mean to you?
It kind of set the standards for the future players of Caldera, and just showing that it's possible and we can kick butt.
You guys kick some butt. Is there anyone you guys would like to thank or shout out for the amazing seasons that you guys had?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to thank my teammates and coaches, and yeah.
Yeah, definitely, for sure, players and the coaching staff, and as well as the booster club too. Couldn't have done it without them as well. Absolutely,
great people to thank out. Those coaches, those players, it all makes the team and comes together. This is coming together for you guys. Braden Bailey, Carter Norez, our Defensive Players of the Year for football. A round of applause. Congratulations to all you guys. Enjoy that Abby's Pizza. Welcome back to the Big Playback Awards Show. Our next award is for another tremendous player, our Volleyball Player of the Year. Chloe Lelouge is one of the best volleyball players in the state. She led her Lava Bears to a second straight state championship appearance. The senior had 39 aces and 578 kills on the season with a .330 hitting percentage. She did it on defense too, with 202 digs and 26 blocks, all of them feeling monstrous. The IMC Player of the Year, and most likely repeat 5A State Player of the Year, Chloe Lelouge is our Big Playback Volleyball Player of the Year. Chloe joins us now. Chloe, you're making me really fix my posture so I look as tall as you, which I know I'm not. What makes you such a dominant volleyball player on every side of the ball? Defense, blocking, hitting, serving. How are you so dominant?
You know, I just feel like wherever I am, I feel like I can kind of find that joy in the sport, which just really helps me with like motivation to like do any aspect of the sport. And so like in any part of the game, like if you can really find that love, like you'll like have that motivation to follow in whatever you want to do.
Well, we certainly see that. You're playing everywhere for Ben, middle, outside, probably could set or do libero if you needed to. Is there anyone along this journey to be this volleyball player that you are that you'd like to thank or shout out at this point?
Yeah, I'd love to shout out my high school coaches, my club coaches, all my teammates that I've had, and my family, of course, for supporting me, like driving me everywhere, giving me a place to stay. It's great.
Absolutely. You got to thank Adam. Thank Adam Ellis. Look
Adam
at the camera.
Ellis.
There we go.
I thank Adam Ellis.
All right, congratulations to our Volleyball Player of the Year, Chloe Lelouge. Round of applause for her. Hold this up, smile. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Chloe. Next up, our Play of the Year, or our Top Player of the Year for boys soccer. Bowen Toiber is a menace on the pitch. He led his Summit Storm to a 15-1-3 season, an IMC title, and a state title. The senior midfielder scored a team-leading 19 goals and had 12 assists. The All-IMC First-Team Select and Player of the Year, Bowen Toiber is our boys soccer Player of the Year. Bowen is here, and Bowen, it seems like whenever you're on the football field, the moment the ball touches your foot, it's either going in the net or finding another player who's going to get in the net. I mean, what can you attribute that skill, that touch, and that feel of the game to?
I really just attribute that to my teammates. They're giving me the opportunity to either play them the ball or get myself open and just try and make something happen. So, really, without them, I wouldn't have any of the success that I was able to have.
And just a sneak peek, we're going to talk to some of your teammates later, in this newscast. But is there anything about this season that why was the season special for you?
I just think we really came together as a group on and off the field. I think after our semifinal loss last year, it kind of put a chip on our shoulder and kind of realized what we had to do, and we knew we could make it back to the state championship and took care of business.
Well, Bowen, congratulations. You're phenomenal to watch on the pitch. You are our boys soccer Player of the Year. Well-deserved. Take that. Smile. Round of applause. Congratulations, Bowen, to you and the Summit Storm. We can't forget the ladies, of course. Up next, our girls soccer Player of the Year. Caldera's Reese Bradbury was a brick wall at the net. Leading the Wolfpack to an IMC title, the junior goalkeeper had 47 saves and only allowed 6 goals in the regular season. The first-team All-IMC goalie, Reese Bradbury, is our girls soccer Player of the Year. Got all kind of ballers on stage right now. Reese, she's joining us. We'll talk about your team success later in the show as well. But, you're a menace in the net. Nothing's getting by. You only allowed 6 goals all regular season. At what point did you know, okay, I have a gift for blocking shots and making plays?
Well, I started playing when I was a lot younger, and I kind of gave it up for some other sports. But I came back and with this new school with Caldera, and I just found the teammates, and I love them, and it made me love my sport more.
And what made you want to come back to soccer?
Honestly, a little bit of peer pressure, but other than that, I wanted to see a change, and I really liked the program, and I liked the coaches when I met them, so I was excited to start at Caldera.
Well, I'm sure your teammates are glad they pressured you back. Is there anyone you'd like to thank for the season you've had and the career you've had?
I want to start with my coaches and my parents, because they are probably my biggest supporters. And then just my team. There's only one Caldera girls soccer team, and this is the team that I want to be on. Yeah.
It's certainly a special team. We've seen it now for 2 years in its first 2 years as a program. Reese Bradbury, phenomenal in the net and as a person. Our girls soccer Player of the Year, Reese Bradbury. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Big Playback Award Show. It's time to talk about some of our best teams this fall season. And boy, we had some good ones. State champions all over the map. That's a sneak peek. Let's start with our volleyball Team of the Year.
Our
The Sisters Outlaws are queens of the 3A volleyball world once again. The Mountain Valley Conference winners went undefeated in league play and 25-2 overall. 3A Player of the Year Gracie Vose had 468 kills. First team All-State libero Mia Monahan had 431 digs. First team All-State middle blocker Bailey Robertson had 55 blocks. And setter Holly Davis led the state in assists with 1,066. The Outlaws head coach Rory Rush was named 3A Coach of the Year. In the playoffs, after fighting off a reverse sweep in the semis, the Outlaws took down their rivals at Pleasant Hill and finally took another state title. Sisters Volleyball is the Big Playback Volleyball Team of the Year. I'm joined here by some of these Sisters Outlaw seniors. More people making me look short over here on set. Thank you again for that. You guys finally winning a state championship. I know this class is, you've gone, what, second place, third place, fourth place, everywhere but having first place, but you finally got it. I mean, tell me, what was this season like for you, Grace? We can start with you.
This season was fun. Just from the beginning, we all worked really hard and found our love for the game again. Just worked together and went through all sorts of obstacles and really just found our love for the game again.
And about this team, a lot of seniors, a lot of ball. You guys have played together. What makes this group special?
We've all been playing together since like second grade, and there's not very many teams that have 6 seniors that go together like all the way up. And we just have really played with each other through every stage of life, and so we've really grown in love for each other.
And a lot comes into making a state championship team. I mean, what can you attribute to that you know, outside of just this core group?
We really have done a lot of stuff together outside of just volleyball, and we're super close friends, not just on the court, but off the court. And yeah.
Well, you guys have been seriously a fun team to watch. This journey's been phenomenal for us. You are easily our volleyball team of the year, state champions once again in 3A. Your sisters volleyball team. Congratulations to all of you guys. Really phenomenal season. Next up, our cross-country team of the year, and this one really shouldn't surprise anyone. The Summit Girls cross-country team continues its incredible dominance. The Storm won the state title for the 15th straight year. They're the most winning team of any high school sports team in Oregon history. 5 Summit runners received various all-state awards, with 2 girls finishing in the top 10 individuals at the state meet. The Summit Girls are your cross-country team of the year. Well, some of this historic team joins me now. I'm trying to fit them all up here on the set. I mean, whoever wants to answer this, how much pressure did you guys feel going into the season knowing that you guys have won the states 14 years in a row?
I think pressure was a huge part of something we experienced this year, but overall we were able to channel it into something that was positive for the team, and just like, yeah, there's pressure, there always will be, but like we used it to motivate us instead of scare us.
All right, something that I've been wondering, probably other teams across the state have been wondering, how are you guys so good every year? Like, what is the secret?
I think we all just have put in a lot of hard work and just like work together as a team, really try to come together, be like a really tight-knit group so that we can all just give it our all and see what happens, yeah.
Well, you guys win and win and win. I'm sure it's not going to stop anytime soon. Our cross-country team of the year, your Summit Girls. Who else? Round of applause. There we go. Well, thank you once again for joining us here in the studio for the Abby's Pizza Big Playback Award Show. A ton of people here with us. Let's continue honoring some of our teams. You met their goalkeeper. It's the girls' soccer team of the year. The Caldera Wolfpack girls are making a name for themselves. In the second year as a varsity program, the Wolfpack won the IMC and made it to the state semifinals. They outscored their opponents 39-8 in the regular season, and 16 players had at least 1 goal and/or assist. The Wolfpack had 10 players on an all-IMC team, including IMC Player of the Year, Kylie Jerome. The Caldera Wolfpack is your girls' soccer team of the year. Some members of the Wolfpack join me now, and I mean, how has this team become so good so quickly? It's only the second year as a varsity program. I mean, what's the secret here?
I mean, we kind of got lucky in the fact that we didn't have any seniors, and a lot of us have been together like club seasons, freshman year, so I think we just built on top of that.
And what did you enjoy most about this year's team and the fight and the journey you went through?
I think it was just so special, like, going through this, like, experience for the past 3 years, and, like, everybody was just, they had a click, and it was the most fun I've ever had, so, yeah.
Is there anyone you'd like to thank or attribute to the season to?
Definitely our coaches, Sean at Oregon CrossFit, and just all of our teammates. We wouldn't be there without them.
That's the right answer. The coaches and the teammates, those are the ones who get it done for you. Congratulations to the Caldera Wolfpack, our girls soccer team of the year. Congratulations. Of course, we got to do the ladies first, but now it's time to meet the boys. Let's meet our boys soccer team of the year. Summit Boys Soccer is a powerhouse in the state of Oregon. The IMC winners never lost in conference play and went 15-1-3 overall. The Storm dominated their opponents, scoring 81 goals while only allowing 8. The team is loaded with all-conference players, and they eventually took home the state title thanks to the only goal scored from Luca Gatto. The Summit Storm is your boys soccer team of the year. Well, some of the state champion winning seniors join me now, and for you guys as seniors, what was it like getting back to that mountaintop and claiming another state title?
I mean, sophomore year was so fun. All the team was so tight. We knew we had to get back there. Last year was so disappointing, so getting that there was just an awesome experience.
And what can you say about this program being so dominant year in and year out that you're back competing for another state title in just 2 years?
I think it's really just a testament to a lot of the coaches that we have and then just how much hard work that the players put in. I think everyone on the team works well together, and we've been lucky enough to have great coaches over the last 3 years and before that. So I think it's just a testament to that.
Well, your program is certainly one of the prideful ones of Central Oregon, and we're happy to watch you here at KTVZ. Our much-deserved Summit Storm, your boys soccer team of the year. Congratulations, guys. Still going strong here at the Big Playback Awards Show. Time for our football team of the year. We follow this team closely. Let's meet them. The Mountain View Cougars were one of the best teams in the state, and they played like it all year long. The 12-1 IMC champs made it all the way to the state championship, falling just short. The Cougars had more than 4,000 yards of total offense and 64 total touchdowns. A strong defensive unit, the Cougs forced 12 turnovers and had 19 sacks. The senior-heavy squad was full of all IMC selections, including Defensive Player of the Year, Eli Clausen. Led by Coach of the Year Brian Crum, the Mountain View Cougars are your Big Playback football team of the year. We got some of the captains up on here on set with me, guys. Obviously, you fell just short of your goal, but a phenomenal season. What was special for you guys about this year?
It was just awesome being senior heavy with all the boys that we grew up playing football with, and finally getting to the spot that we always wanted to be at. And yeah.
Well, guys, it was a lot of fun watching you here from the studio. A lot of exciting games, great offenses, good defenses. Much deserving our Mountain View Cougars, our football team of the year. Congratulations. Round of applause from those still here in the studio to our Mountain View Cougars. One more time here at News Channel 21. We had a ton of great plays, quite a few top plays, but only one can be the Abby's Pizza Legendary Play of the Year, voted on by you, the people. Let's look at our winning play for our soccer/volleyball category. It's Avery Rule of Summit High School taking the back set, bouncing it down the line, splitting 2 Caldera defenders, and getting the hype and love all over from her teammates. That's honestly my favorite part. Avery is joining us now in studio. A legendary play, one I know you can make pretty routinely, but what's special about a play like that, turning it down the line for you?
Well, seeing the open block and having all my teammates tell me where to go, what set to do, and they all tell me and they all help me. So it's really great.
Well, it was an electric play to watch, and it was much deserving our legendary play of the year from Abby's Pizza. Avery Rule, Summit High School, Summit Volleyball, our play of the year. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, we have one more play of the year. It's our football play of the year. Let's take a look at it. Another Summit Storm player. We're talking about Paxton Kettering leaping up, making the one-handed catch. Spider-Man snags it out of the air. An absolutely insane catch, mesmerizing to watch. An Abby's Pizza legendary play winner by far. Paxton now joining us in studio. Paxton, how in the world did you haul that in?
I mean, I just saw it up in the air and just had to go get it. My quarterback put it in a place where I could go get it, and I just took it in for 6.
I mean, one-handed catches seem to be the fun of football now since Odell Beckham Jr. Do you practice those kind of catches, or that's just luck, or skill, not luck, sorry?
We don't really practice them that much. We maybe have done it like once or twice, but, I mean, it's just kind of, it's the joy in football. It's kind of what everyone wants to do, so it's really fun.
Well, it was a joy for us to watch. Paxton Kettering, our Abby's Pizza legendary football play of the year. Clap it up for him. Everyone left here in studio. Paxton, congratulations. Thank you so much. And thank you all for joining us. A big thank you to our sponsor, Abby's Pizza. And thank you to all the athletes, the coaches, officials, and parents who make local athletics happen. These type of moments would not be possible without all of you. And we here at News Channel 21 appreciate you. And shout out to everyone here working at KTVZ behind the scenes. Jairo Jimenez, Jeff Bell, Tom on audio, graphics artist Paige, Dylan Anderman, Blake Mayfield helping out behind the scenes. And of course our news director, Kathy Marshall. Big Playback basketball starts soon, but for now, have a good night, everyone.